Good morning. Welcome to Vik and Wern Sports Chat. I'm Vik, and welcome to our early morning show here. Everything about sports again, once again. Big sports night last night. Lots going on. Lots going on. Very tired. Very tired this morning. So let's start off with something to drink. Long night with Vern last night. We watched the Carabao Cup. We had a live watch along for Manchester United against Spurs, or Spurs against Manchester United. At the end of the day, it was a very exciting game. Yeah, not the outcome we wanted, but hey, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. Did watch a little bit of NFL as well until about 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, it's going to be a long day today. It's going to be a long day today. But let's start off with what we're going to talk about today. We have the NBA, we have the NHL, we have the NFL, we have the Carabao Cup, we have darts, we have the Conference League, we have Formula One updates. We have so much going on this morning. So without wasting any time, let's get straight into all the action. We're going to start off with the Carabao Cup. We have to start off with the Carabao Cup. Okay, so yeah, on Wednesday there were 3 games. We talked about that yesterday and last night. Spurs beat Manchester United 4-3. Yeah, if you're a United fan, totally unnecessary. We gifted them 3 goals. They were up 3-0, and then United decided, okay, maybe we should start playing. But just everything was a little bit too late. A little bit too late, and some horrendous defensive errors from both teams, and both goalkeepers didn't look good at all. Didn't look good at all. But hey, listen, congratulations to Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool, and Spurs. They are through, and yeah, for me and my United, yeah, next year. But if we were going to get knocked out of one of the cups, it was going to be this one. There's still the FA Cup, and the most important is still the Euro League. But yeah, look, yeah, you can hear it in my voice, still a little bit disappointed. But my jackass of the day, I'm sorry to say, look, I could have given my jackass of the day to the whole Man United team, especially in defense. But Altay Bayindir as our goalkeeper yesterday, you're gonna have to put your face out here for the whole United team. 2 bad mistakes from the goalkeeper. I could have put Lisandro Martinez out here as well. 2 bad mistakes for 2 of the goals. Not good defense, but I'm sorry, Mr. Bindayer, you have to be the standout man today for Manchester United. You have to take the blame. So you, for me, the jackass of the day. Sorry about that. Then let me just tell you which teams are in the semi-finals. It is going to be Arsenal versus Newcastle and Tottenham versus Liverpool. So could we have a North London derby in the final? Arsenal against Tottenham would be exciting. I would prefer a final Tottenham against Newcastle. Both of them haven't won anything in ages, so that would be quite nice. But that's not going to happen, I think. But let us know, because I have put a poll out on the community part of our page to ask you guys which of the 4 teams you think is going to win the Community Shield this year. At the moment, a lot of Geordies out there. Yeah, 57% of you think it's going to be Newcastle. So yeah. If there are any Arsenal, Liverpool, and Tottenham supporters and want to change the outlook on this poll, start voting. Then just a little bit of advertisement for what's coming up on the weekend. We're going to obviously have a lot of rugby this weekend. So on Saturday at 14:30 Central European Time, or for all the English out there, that's an hour earlier. We're going to have the Stormers against the Lions. Big matchup in South Africa. The number 3 and 4 teams in the rankings for me, they're going to go head to head. That's going to be an epic battle. It's always, with a lot of prestige when the South African teams play against each other. So that's one of the things that's going to be happening on Saturday. I'm going to add a few ads as we go along, don't worry. Then after that, there was the Conference League yesterday. And let me just put that out there. Let's just see if I can do it properly. There you go. So a lot of games in the Conference League. Yeah, man, what is it, 36 teams in the Conference League. Check out the scores on the screen. I'm not going to go through all of them right now, but we'll name a few. Chelsea beat Shamrock Rovers 5-1 after Shamrock Rovers were actually up 1-0. Good news for us here in Switzerland. Lugano drew 2-2 to Paphos. Guimarães and Fiorentina 1-1. Those were standout games. What else? Heidenheim against Sangala 1-1. There were more games in the Conference League. There were a lot more games in the Conference League. As you can see, Linsk, they drew 1-1 against Reykjavik. Rapid Wien won 3-0 against Copenhagen. Betis Sevilla beats Helsinki. But if your team is there, check out the score. See which of your teams won and got through. But that's the Conference League at the moment. Let me tell you, these teams, the following top 8 teams. The Conference League group phase is now over. They only play 6 games. Don't ask me why. Champions League also has 36 teams. They play 8. The Euro League play 8, but they only play 6. So these 8 teams are through to the next round. They get a little bit of a break. So if your team is there, I see Chelsea's there. Good thing for Swiss football. I see Lugano's in there. But these other teams, these are the teams from 9 to 24. They also qualify, but they got to play against each other. So these 16 teams play against each other, and the 8 winners get to play against the 8 teams that were on the list before. Let me put them back up against these 8 teams. And I think these 8 teams have home advantage in the second leg. So yeah, Conference League gonna get interesting. I can't see anybody else than Chelsea winning this. Maybe Fiorentina, but I think Chelsea's got this one wrapped up because they've got an unbelievably strong team, and they've basically none of the players that play in the Premier League play in this one. So yeah, they are not doing too bad. Then a little bit more advertisement. Got to do it. Sorry about it. Saturday, Usyk Fleury live on our channel. Please join us. 22:15 Central European Time. Look, we don't know exactly what time the boxing starts. You guys know how it is. There's an undercard. Then there's the walk-on. It can be 10:15 that it starts. It can be 11:15. It can be 1 o'clock in the morning. Who knows? But we will be on air from 10:15 live, keeping you up to date what's going on. Then was a big night in the NBA. Let me just put that out there for you. And all the games are done already. All the games are done. Yes. Why are the Nuggets and the Trailblazers the score not right? Okay, well, doesn't matter. I'll give you all the updates there. Let me just hit that there. All right. So we'll start off. The Utah Jazz beat the Pistons 126 to 119. Cade Cunningham did well for the Pistons. 33 points. The Thunder beat the Magic 105-99. Thunder is really rolling at the moment. They are the team with the biggest winning streak at the moment in the NBA. They've won 6 games in a row. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the main man for them with 35 points. The Hornets and the Wizards, that was 114 to 123. Hey, Lonzo Ball did well there with 34 points and 13 assists. The Bulls upset the Celtics 117 to 108. Zach LaVine, star of the game, with 36 points. The Nets beat the Raptors 101-94. You got to give it to Johnson, the man there, 33 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Did very well. The Raptors are the team least in form in the NBA at the moment. They're on a 6-game losing streak. The Rockets beat the Pelicans 133 to 113. The Warriors, big upset there, I think. 144 to 93. I just saw the stats quickly on Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry made 2 free throws. He was 0 from 7 from 2-pointers and 0 from 6 from 3-pointers, something like that. Just a terrible shooting night, if I have that correctly. The Clippers beat the Mavericks 118 to 95. The Pacers beat the Suns 120-111. Good game by Kevin Durant, 37 points, but 10 rebounds and 6 assists, but not enough to help his Suns. Then the Knicks beat the Timberwolves 133 to 107. Karl Anthony Towns, the main man, 32 points, 20 rebounds and 6 assists. So he did well for his Knicks. Knicks are looking not bad this season. Then the score that was not on the list here, the Nuggets 124, Trailblazers 126. Jokic, big nights again, but just not enough. He had 34 points. But just wasn't enough for them. And then the Lakers. The Lakers beat the Kings 113 to 110. And the main man there was Anthony Davis. Just want to go back to that Spurs game because he's going to be one of our star men. Uh, 126, 133, the Spurs beat the Hawks. And Victor Wembanyama, the young Frenchman, 42.6 rebounds and 4 blocks. So he did well there for the Spurs. So what else can I do? As I'm going to give 2 star men today, and they are as follows. Victor Wembanyama and Karl Anthony Towns both had outstanding games for their respective teams, the Spurs and the Knicks. And yep, both teams are rolling at the moment. Knicks will make the playoffs. I hope the Spurs are in the playoff hunt this year. This will be a great thing for the Spurs. Then I'm going to just show you quickly what the standings are. Let's start out west. Just have a look if you can see your team out there west. Spurs are on the bubble at the moment to try to get in. They're fighting with the Kings and the Golden State Warriors and even the Phoenix Suns and the Minnesota. It's all still tight. I always say the NBA really hots up after Christmas. So check out your team, but obviously up top, Oklahoma City Thunder out in front in the west. And then we have a look at the east quickly. There the Cavs are the dominant force, followed by the Celtics and Knicks in third place. And then it's Detroit and Brooklyn at the moment fighting for that 10th spot, the last playoff spot. Philadelphia, so disappointing this season. I mean, the Hornets, the Raptors, and the Wizards, you expected down there, but the Philadelphia 76ers, I don't know, that's just a shit show at the moment. Then, once again, a little bit of advertisement in our own cause here. Tonight, there's a show coming up later today, and it's all about the NBA. I call it the death of the NBA. What is going on? The ratings have gone down terribly. There's a loss of interest from the fans. The quality of some of the games are not good. People are just not happy with the NBA at the moment. And even the commissioner came out this week and said, look, they got a little bit of a problem. They need to kind of engage with the fans. They've changed the All-Star game format and everything like that. So that's something to look forward to. That's coming out later today. Then we get into the NFL. There was just one game in the NFL yesterday. And all the other games are on the weekend. But the Broncos lost 27-34 to the Chargers. Good win for the Chargers. Must needed win. So they are still in the playoff hunt. So the Broncos, I still believe both teams make the playoffs. It's going to be exciting. The next 1 or 2 weeks, we will really know the playoff picture in the NFL, which is going to be really, really interesting. Just to keep it on American football, the college playoffs are on this weekend, and I will talk about the college playoffs on Monday. They are the first round of the playoffs, so a lot of exciting things to watch out for there. The college playoffs are really exciting. See the new young talent. I love the fans. I love the whole atmosphere in the stadiums. If you never watched a college game, please do so. You will enjoy it. I'm a little bit sad that the team I like to support, the Alabama Crimson Tide, are not in the playoffs this year. Then don't forget, we do have a second rugby game on the weekend live with us. It's going to be the Sharks against the Bulls. This is for the supremacy in South African rugby, to see who's the number one team, because I believe these are the two strongest teams in SA rugby at the moment. Combined, you're going to have about 30 Springboks on the field, so it's going to be an epic battle, and that's going to be live with us, 4:45, 16:45 Central European time on Saturday, so please join us. Then we get into the NHL. There were a lot of games in the NHL last night, and that Avalanche Sharks game, that has changed around. So we'll start at the bottom one. That's still in the third quarter. They still got about a minute to play, and that is now actually 4-2 for the Avalanche. So things have changed there, but we'll go through the other games. The Blues, that is the St. Louis Blues, lost to the Tampa Bay Lightning, 1-3. The New Jersey Devils lost to the Columbus Blue Jackets, 2-4. 2 goals from Monahan for the Blue Jackets. The Kings lost to the Flyers. The Kings beat the Flyers, 7-3. Big win there. That's the LA Kings and the Philadelphia Flyers. 2 goals through Kopitar, so he did well. 2 goals through Forster as well. Penguins from Pittsburgh beat the Nashville Predators 5-4. Rusty had 2 goals there for Pittsburgh. The Kraken, that's the Seattle Kraken, lose to the Chicago Blackhawks 1-3. Mikheyev, 2 goals for the Blackhawks. The Senators are the team at the moment with the best winning streak in the NHL. They have won the last 5 games in a row. They beat the Calgary Flames. It's the Ottawa Senators against the Calgary Flames, a battle of Canada. They beat them 3-2. Then the Boston Bruins lost to the Edmonton Oilers 2-3. And last but not least, the Canucks lost. That's the Vancouver Canucks lost to the Las Vegas Golden Knights 1-3. Just want to tell you that at the moment, I mean, the worst team, they didn't play tonight, but the worst team in the NHL, Buffalo Sabres, what is going on there? They've lost 11 games in a row. So yeah, Sabres fans must be hurting big time. Not a good look for the Buffalo Sabres at the moment. So that was our NHL roundup. Then look, a little bit of Formula One news. Going to do it this way. This man, Sergio Perez, is officially out at Red Bull. I don't know what he's going to do there. He's going to be the test drive or whatever, because he's been replaced by none other than the young man Liam Lawson. And it's quite funny because they were going at it this season. Liam Lawson, I think he won his spot because he just said he doesn't give a shit. He wasn't very respectful to Sergio Perez. Why should he be? He gave him a hard time in the races, and now he's stolen his seats. I don't think Perez and Lawson are going to become friends in the future. But listen here, I got a nice little job solution for Sergio Perez. There's a lot of taco trucks in Mexico, so Sergio, there, please. We'll put you. I'd even be as kind as to put you in the driver's seat there up front, as you can see there. There, somewhere there, you're going to see Taco on the driver's seat. And and look, your driving skills are not the greatest, so you can go to the back of the van as well, and you can make the taco. So look at it. Even on Vik and Wern Sports Chat, we even find people jobs. Don't worry about it. Let us know. Let us know. So Taco Perez is out of the Formula One. Then let's move on to the darts. Ooh, another big upset yesterday. We'll start right at the bottom. Michael Smith, he was world champion 2 years ago. He got knocked out by Kevin Dotz 3-2. So another seed falls. The seeds are falling. Look at all the results there. I mean, Scott Williams, he had a good run last year. He's still in the competition. Matt Campbell's still in there. Another seed got dropped out. Gabriel Clemens, the German giant, I think he got all the way to the semis last year. So he's out early as well. The guy from India, Kumar, played well, but he got knocked out by Lukman. Callan Ritz is still in there. So there's a lot of exciting darts. I think it really hots up in the third round. But I mean, we've had such a lot of ranked players out already. Unbelievable. Then, just to let you know what's coming up today, a full schedule today. In the afternoon, we have, let's see, Ian White. I like Ian White. He's in Stephen Bunting. That's a good game to watch in the afternoon session against Kai Gotthard. Then in the evening, we have the man himself, Michael van Gerwen. He's playing in the evening. Jeffrey de Swan, another good player. Florian Hempel. So, there's a lot of good games coming on tonight. So let's watch some darts tonight. That'd be fantastic. We're going to do some live watch-alongs in the later stages of the competition. Then we'll move to some cricket. Ooh, yes. We'll start South Africa. Oh, not doing well. I just saw in the chat there somebody mentioned the win of Pakistan. How's it, Les? I see Les is in the chat as well. So Pakistan, they won by 81 runs against South Africa, and they've won the series. Well, they won the series because they're leading 2-0. There's one more game to go. This is the 50 overs. We're going to put out a poll tomorrow on cricket, on which format you people prefer the most. But let me just give you some of the stats of this game. As you can see, Mohammed Rizwan, he had 80 for Pakistan, and Babar Azan, he had 73. So that was a good batting combination for them. Only person that really played well for South Africa was Henry Klaasen. He had 97. The rest of the order basically crumbled. So yeah, not a good day for South African cricket. There was another big one that I think one of the top teams, and let's be honest, this is a big surprise. Bangladesh beats the West Indies by 80 runs. I'll put out the stats there as well. You can check it out. West Indies cricket is not in a good place, man. No, man. It's not good out there in Barbados. I don't know, the West Indies have got to come up with something here. Such a great traditional cricket nation, and they have been shit now for the last 10, 15 years. Don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's wrong with the water in there in the Caribbean. But yeah, got to start getting better out there. So yeah. And then hey, don't forget, on top, we had 13,500 subscriptions. That's fantastic. It's all up to you guys. Please help us and subscribe, like, and hit the notification button. There was biathlon yesterday. Once again, the Norwegians dominated. There is skiing coming up today. The super giant slalom is this afternoon. So check it out. There's more biathlon. There's more cross-country skiing. There's ski jumping. On the weekend, there is the Premier League, all the European leagues. There's a lot of rugby. There's the boxing. NFL, there's NFL games on Saturday and on Sunday this week. We are still thinking about doing one on Saturday, but we will let you know. So that was our roundup for this week. From me, you will see me back on Monday at 7 o'clock because my partner, Wern, the star of the show here, he is going to be on tomorrow and on Sunday morning. He does the weekend shows. I do the weekday shows. And he'll give you an update on the rugby, especially on the rugby, more cricket updates. Yeah, he'll get into a lot of things with you guys. So please join Wern tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. And I wish you guys all a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see each other on Monday, live on the show again. And otherwise, just join Wern tomorrow morning or me and Wern tomorrow afternoon for the rugby live. Thanks a lot and have a